Right now, word is getting out about how XRP will have a major impact in 2025. I suppose it goes without saying that we are approaching the year 2025. Everything is falling into place for this place to explode in size. However, the software aspect of this is still unaddressed, which is a major concern. Nonetheless, it is the focal point of the entire composition. In this video, I will explain what people mean when they predict that XRP will achieve historical significance in the year 2025. Sure, I'm not the one informing you anymore. This will come up again in our conversation. However, let us begin by extending a warm welcome to all of our channel viewers. I go by the name Nick. By the end of the movie, you might decide to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. By the way, why are you still on the fence about joining the free Discord server? Perhaps you won't feel guilty about it. Click on the first link in the text below to access the option. Derivatives are the subject of the very first post in this series, which dates back to January 3rd. The body should revise the primary agreement regarding tokenized collateral. Curiously, a lot of individuals have no idea how large the need to clearly is at these institutions. As an example, how about we look at the club? The club's website is worth a look. They informed us that there are over 1,000 member schools in 76 nations. Now, this encompasses global and regional commodities corporations and banks, as well as clearinghouses, repositories, and exchanges. Since this is a trading organization, you could say it pretty much covers everything. If you're interested, you can peruse all of their members. The entire globe is covered, though. To put it bluntly, some of these names are absolutely insane. Several large financial institutions. The addition of Ripple to the is to lower back in 2023 is the reason this is now being brought up. That post about which I did compose a post is actually available over here. Since she did mention that Ripple joined the is to collaborate with over 1,000 firms globally, a topic we will return to shortly, this is undoubtedly quoting the crypto domain. Due to the length of the derivatives markets, this is still a crucial stage in gaining acceptance of tokenization, so I'd like to come back over here. Global swaps market capitalization exceeds $700 trillion, regardless of the fact that its market value is over $20 trillion. Upon closer inspection, however, it becomes clear that they are endorsing DLT-based stocks and coins, so laying the groundwork for the eventual tokenized economy. We are still here, even if we travel back in time just a little bit, that is, to October 15th. In our opinion, the chain will contain all assets. Ripple Swell brings you this conversation between Archix Exchange's CEO and chairman of the board, Graham Rodford, and Ripple CEO James Wallace. They're discussing how the trend of tokenizing real-world assets is opening up new possibilities for virtual goods. Check this out. I would like to know your opinion on this technology. Things like CSDs, which you are already familiar with, should be considered and added to that. You have to tell me how to make all these things coexist. But how can you maximize your push-up gains? I guess it explains why I have a bit more faith in the eventual approval of those assets. Put another way, we anticipate that all assets will be linked together. Many parties, including the client, the infrastructure, the business, and the company itself, benefit from this technology. Put simply, that is an inevitable outcome. Additionally, you brought up the topic of obligatory securities depositories. In case you were wondering, DTCC and Euroclear are essentially the backbone of many publicly traded stocks. Euroclear, Clearstream, and DTCC are all seeking a tokenization solution. Is it being worked on because all these major players are interested in tokenization? A significant shift is currently taking place. Ripple and Archix are just two of the major participants in the current trading. Remember that even in October, it was less. The partnership between Archix and Esser to provide tokenized RAWs in the European and British markets began on October 8th. As we examine this, we see a few things. All right, not too out there, but if we go down a little, we can see that they are considering tokenizing a number of financial tools. The fact that they are bringing up trades is correct. Okay, let's give this some serious thought. And that is all. Terra now supports both standard and tokenized financial assets. Some examples of these are derivatives, fund units, and transferable securities. Only art and real estate were there before. Some of the major stakeholders' agreements to achieve that objective are already becoming apparent. Derivatives describe that. The focus has always been on the connections between things. In some regions, that is the maximum amount that can be purchased. Similar to what you may find in October from Archix. The broken KSEM was meant to be sent to them from Spain. Insight into this matter should reveal that the primary goal is the incorporation of crypto derivatives with a particular emphasis on their dissemination and placement in preparation for the imminent implementation of MECA in the European Union. Everything that has happened thus far is predicated on trades, as I said before. It was August 2023 when I made the publish. I said yesterday that I had prepared a film discussing the major news of Ripple's membership in the ISTA. This is a very thrilling period, particularly in light of the recent court ruling. Standards for digital asset derivatives have been drafted and released by the ISTA. The BS tale about the amount of money in derivatives is one of the ways that I did mention. A total of $632 trillion results from adding all of stuff up. This market has been a priority for Ripple for some time, and CODIS has been mentioned by some in the community. The status of CODIS's development is uncertain at this time. We don't know anything yet because the latest update was in 2021. Our presence will undoubtedly be felt in that market, which is poised for disruption. When the ISTA was drafting contractual standards for crypto derivatives on January 18, 2022, this came up again, as it had with a number of similar bulletins before. New HIP definitions for virtual asset derivatives were also announced by ISTA on January 26, 2023. Additionally, we have the BIS's number. Next, Ripple has patented an Oracle-based smart settlement system. October 2020 is when this will take place. Swaps could settle using external facts and temperature data according to Ripple's patent design. Additionally, Ripple's interest in swaps has long been known. It's been crucial from the start. I bring this up because next year we will have XRP from Bitstamp that sets records. Now, I wouldn't mention this if I suspected it was related. So, what's the topic of our conversation today? After that, where does XRP go from here? Am I to believe it will simply reach a new record high? Of course. That could end up being the whole thing. Alternatively, are we on the verge of a much larger breakthrough? So yet, Bitstamp's construction of an XRP-based futures exchange is all that is known. Incidentally, it will be received by Robinhood in the year 2025. Plus, I've mentioned this numerous times during the program. Here we have Bitstamp's complete statement, which Robinhood used to acquire Bitstamp. Additionally, Bitstamp's new derivatives will function better on Ripple's XRP ledger. Once again, Robinhood has included XRP in its index. Once again, Robinhood opted to support XRP. Coincidentally, they are acquiring Bitstamp, a platform that has supported XRP for a very long time. Furthermore, ROUSD stablecoins in all major currencies are available on the XRP ledger and ready to be traded on the futures market. These money pieces originate in Chad. We may like to view all of the issue tokens here if we decide to examine them. VET added, I think Ripple stablecoin and XRP have without a doubt first-rate possibilities now. Bitstamp is clearly compatible with the XRP ledger. To be sure, it's fascinating. Word on the street is that we even make a stop here. Thrilling reality. On the XRP ledger, Bitstamp has already dispersed the following actual funds. Those are the most crucial ones. With the new technological capabilities, Robinhood can now list the XRP ledger problem tokens too. Here you can find the complete announcement from June regarding Robinhood's acquisition of Bitstamp. The way everything comes together is really fascinating to me. It would appear